single day. I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
It's your girl Lex here, back for another video. So hello to all my kings, queens, and in-betweens. Today what we're going to review is the Fenty products, the concealers and the powders. Now that all the hype has died down, I'm here not to give you an impression but a real review, because I have worn this since the launch dropped. And let's jump right into it. So I'm pretty sure you're aware of what the boxes look like. Just in case, I'll just throw a picture at one of these corners and you can see it right then and there. I bought the banana powder, a setting powder in hazelnut, and also 2 concealers. And I'll jump right into that. I was just making sure they are sitting to the right of me. Let's start with the banana powder. Here is the container itself. I poured some into the lid just so you guys can get a better color, and I know it's kind of coming off yellow because of my yellow shirt, of course, but I hope you guys can see that. And just to give you a comparison, because I typically wear Sacha Buttercup, and here is the 2 differences, and I'm pretty sure you guys can see that pretty well. I'll put the prices in the bottom below as well. The banana powder is very smooth. It glides on with ease. It is finely milled, so you wouldn't have a problem with cakiness per se. My only downside was the color. Basically, it's called a banana powder, but as you see it, it's more on the light peachy side almost, and it didn't fit well with my skin complexion. And as you see what skin complexion I am, it made me come off a little bit ashy, which was definitely a no-go for myself. So I ended up using it for maybe about 2 days and decided, you know what, it's just not gonna work for me. And then I decided to, opposed to throwing it out, just to mix it with my Sacha Buttercup together, and I'll use it that way because I really didn't have anybody to give it to, since I'm like the makeup freak in my family basically. But it's something that I will not repurchase again, unless you go over it with the setting powder, which we're looking to brighten our under eyes. It really didn't fit well for me. I looked at ashy, so didn't like it. The next thing, and this is going to be a quick video because I hate all the long tutorials. Well, not tutorials, but reviews. This is the hazelnut powder. So it's finely milled. Both of them have like a light fragrance scent to them. It's kind of floral, like a perfume, floral perfume. So if you don't like that, then this is not something that you want to purchase again. I felt like this oxidizes just like the foundation if you have worn it before. It goes on like a white cast, and then it gets deeper throughout the day. I did like this powder. However, will I repurchase it again? Maybe, but I do have powders that does the same thing for a cheaper price. But if I wanted to, I know that this is a powder that I can go back and get. And plus you do get a hefty size amount within it. Next are our concealers. I have the colors 350 and 360, and I'll go ahead and swatch them for you. This right here, and I'm gonna put a generous amount on, is 350. Okay, and I hope you guys can see that well. I'll zoom in also. My ring light is broken, so my apologies. And this right here is 350. So you can clearly tell the difference of the 2. I often put on the 350 because I do like it as a brightener. This concealer is a thick, creamy concealer, so don't get it twisted. It does have a full coverage effect. It is thick, but it is creamy, so it does apply very smoothly on the skin. However, if you do have wrinkles up underneath your eyes, this is something that you want to be very light-handed with. When I say that, that means don't put on a large amount if you're used to doing that with this concealer, because it does have the tendency to fall in those fine lines and wrinkles and kind of make them more noticeable if you do use a heavy amount of it. Definitely start here and work your way up if you do have small wrinkles up underneath your eyes. And as much as possible, stay away from just putting loads of this on. It is not like your average concealers that you have worn. This is water resistant. I did test that theory out myself. I put on a full face of makeup and I just rinsed everything off with water, but this did not budge, so I had just an overcast under my eye. And I wish I would have recorded that, but I didn't. Maybe I'll do it and just take a picture before I upload this. If not, my bad. Is this a concealer that's worth it? If you're used to Tape Shape and a thick consistency concealer, this may be one of your go-tos. As for myself, I think I will repurchase it, just like the powder itself. If I had to give everything 5 out of 5, when it comes to the banana powder, which I'll show you, when it comes to the banana powder and its color, I definitely give this maybe a 1.5 out of 5 stars, just because of the color came off very ashy on my skin tone. When it comes to the setting powder, which this is in Hazelnut, I give this maybe 3 out of 5 stars. When it comes to the concealer, I'll give this 3.5 out of 5 stars. Just because I didn't like it settles into fine lines and wrinkles under your eyes. And that is my quick review on the Fenty launch and their products when it comes to powder and concealer. Again, thank you for watching. If you do like the fast review, definitely let me know in the comments below, because I'll do more of. I do purchase a lot of products and don't do reviews on them just because. But let me know if you like the fast reviews and I'll upload.
Every single day I'm gonna make